Although a person's color preferences can provide some clues about their psychological tendencies and personality traits, it's important to proceed cautiously when making such interpretations. One aspect of a person's uniqueness is their preference for colors, which can be influenced by a variety of things, such as their cultural background, past experiences, and current mood. Nevertheless, the following are some potential psychological discoveries that might be connected to a preference for the color black. Mystery and reflection. People with a preference for black may enjoy mystery, depth, and introspection. They might be drawn to the color's enigmatic characteristics and enjoy the symbolism of complexity and depth. The dark and enigmatic nature of black makes it frequently associated with mystery. People who favor black might naturally gravitate toward ideas or concepts that are obscure or difficult to grasp. They might like discovering hidden meanings, venturing into the unknown, and appreciating the complexity that lies beneath the surface. This can include their interests, relationships, and creative endeavors, among other facets of their lives. A sense of curiosity and an openness to interacting with the unfamiliar are two qualities that people who find mystery appealing may also possess. They might take pleasure in activities like puzzle solving, mystery reading, or philosophical exploration. The allure of the unknown might inspire them to investigate novel experiences and viewpoints. Looking inward and analyzing one's thoughts, emotions, and motivations is known as introspection. Perhaps those who prefer the color black are more likely to be reflective. Black's association with darkness and depth may represent people's innermost feelings and thoughts, leading to self-reflection and self-analysis. People who value introspection may be very aware of their emotions, talents, and areas for improvement. They might enjoy solitude, self-discovery pursuits, and solitude as they seek a deeper understanding of themselves and their life's purpose. A preference for introspection might also suggest a readiness to face and deal with difficult emotions. People who prefer black may be curious about the nuances of their own emotional landscape, just as black can encompass a variety of hues and intensities. Emotional depth. It's common knowledge that the color black signifies strong feelings. People who favor black might feel more at ease delving deeper into their own and others' emotions. Since deep emotions are frequently associated with the color black, people who favor it may be able to deal with difficult emotional situations. They might be more open to exploring a variety of emotions, including strong, complex, and multifaceted ones. This emotional depth might help people understand themselves and other people better. Color is a common tool used by creative people and artists to express feelings and concepts. The use of the color black to represent complex emotions or to establish a particular mood or atmosphere in one's work may be what draws people who prefer black to creative forms of expression. The presence of strong emotions is not a requirement for emotional depth. People who favor black may have developed useful techniques for controlling their emotions, discovering constructive means of expression, and preserving emotional equilibrium. Individuality and independence. A preference for black might signify a desire for independence and individuality. Black is frequently associated with individualism and standing out from the crowd. Black is frequently viewed as deviating from the norm and can represent a willingness to stand out from the crowd. People who have this preference might feel at ease expressing their individuality and defying expectations set by society. A preference for black might indicate a desire for independence and autonomy. People who prefer this color may place more importance on making decisions based on their own judgment than giving in to peer pressure. They might value their independence of thought and action. Emotional resiliency is associated with a preference for uniqueness and independence. People who value these qualities may have a strong internal sense of self, which enables them to face difficulties and setbacks with inner fortitude. Sophistication and elegance. Black is a color that endures fashion trends and eras. People who prefer black might be drawn to it because of its classic appeal and value its capacity to stay fashionable and relevant despite shifting fashion or design trends. This timeless quality can demonstrate sophistication and a love of timeless elegance. A refined sense of aesthetics and attention to detail are frequently characteristics of sophistication. People who favor black might have an eye for fine details and well-made products. They might value intricate details in architecture, artwork, and other aspects of their environment. People who place a high value on sophistication and elegance may have high expectations for their surroundings and their choices. They might look for high-quality encounters, things, and connections that suit their sophisticated taste. Strong sense of self. People who favor the color black might come off as confident and self-assured. People who prefer black may carry themselves with poise and confidence because it is frequently associated with authority and power. Authenticity and a strong sense of self frequently go hand in hand. People who favor black may feel at ease accepting and expressing who they truly are without worrying about opinions or expectations from others. It can be empowering to favor black clothing. People with a strong sense of self may discover that the color complements their identity and inner strength, serving as a reminder of their own strength. Creativity and expression. The color black can act as a blank slate for artistic expression. People who prefer black might see it as an opportunity to project their thoughts, emotions, and ideas onto this neutral background, much like an artist starts with a blank canvas. Black has a reputation for being unconventional and defying rules. People who favor black might be drawn to avant-garde, unconventional forms of creativity that push the envelope. The preference for black may extend to one's appearance and fashion choices. People who value artistic expression might express themselves through the use of black clothing, accessories, or makeup. Attention to detail. Black has the ability to show fine details and textures. People who favor black might have an appreciation for the subtle differences that other people might miss. The ability to pay close attention to detail often indicates analytical thinking. People who prefer black might have a propensity to carefully consider situations, issues, and data before making judgments or coming to conclusions. People who are detail-oriented frequently perform tasks requiring careful analysis and consideration of all factors. They might be skilled at spotting trends, contradictions, and openings. It's critical to keep in mind that these hypothetical insights are generalized and speculative. It is impossible to draw a firm conclusion about someone's psychological preferences and traits solely based on their favorite color because these characteristics are highly individual. People are complicated, and a wide range of factors other than color preferences have an impact on their psychological makeup. The best way to gain a deeper understanding of someone's personality or psychological tendencies is to have open and sympathetic conversations with them.